and we are officially setting up Christmas. My tree arrived on time. I was initially worried because I thought technically it was supposed to arrive on or before Saturday, and it arrived this morning, so we're all good. We're about to make mulled wine, and then we're gonna start putting up the Christmas tree, so I'm really, really excited. All right, so these are the ingredients for our mulled wine. We're using the rest of this Mayomi bottle, which truth be told we didn't quite enjoy. So this is the cab. Used to be one of my favorite wines. I think I've grown out of that one a little bit, but we tried this one. We didn't quite love it, but we thought it would actually be perfect for mulled wines. We're using this, and then our spices are cinnamon sticks, some whole cloves. I actually didn't have any of this at home, so we had to buy some of this. Star anise. I love making kind of like a tea base with these, so we have some of those. Orange. We've got some brown sugar, 1 cup, because we're gonna need that to add some water, and that's about it. Alright, so everything is in here now. We've got some orange slices, we've got our star anise, our cloves, cinnamon. The cinnamon smelled phenomenal, and the recipe did call for a 1/4 cup of sugar. I actually put less than a 1/4 cup just because that seems like quite a bit. And then just a little bit of water, so we're gonna let this boil. And once it does, I'll let it simmer for a bit just so all the spices can kind of let their taste come out, and then we're gonna add half a bottle of wine.
Think of you, although you're far away, we're under the same stars, always, always. Lovely snow outside, miss the things we did, all the joy it brings to be with you. I've been longing, I've been so lonely, wishing you could hold me now. I've been trying, I'm in denial that I am gonna be alright, but under the stars, I close my eyes and think of you. Although you're far away, we're under the same stars, always, always. Ooh. But under the stars, I close my eyes and think of you.
Mulled wine is finished, and it is amazing. We have made this prior, and the first time we made it, it wasn't all that great, to be honest. But we nailed the recipe. I would highly recommend making this if I were you, because it's really, really yummy. But tree, I'm gonna show you the tree quickly before we start setting it up, and then we'll start doing that. And then kind of all the rest of the decor for the apartment will go up after the tree, just because I kind of want to get the tree up and built and situated. I'm not sure where I want it to go yet, but I'll kind of show you the 2 places I'm thinking of it for it. The first spot that I'm kind of thinking for the tree is over here. I just think it'll be really nice beside the window, and obviously this is kind of the area that I look at when I sit on my couch. And then this chair would be moved over here if the tree does go over there. The other area is over here where my coat rack is, so I would probably move this into my bedroom. The tree would go here, and then this would kind of all remain the same. I think it would be really nice, especially for hauls and stuff like that. But this area would also be really nice for reels, because the tree would kind of be my backdrop. But yeah, that's kind of the proposed idea, but we're gonna build the tree first. That's the tree there, and then we'll kind of figure out where it's gonna go from there. All right, and this is the tree that I went with. So it's the Gluckstein home. So this is a 7.5 foot tall. My ceilings are 8 foot, so it doesn't leave me a ton of room for a star, but that could always be kind of folded down, creating a little bit more room. But this one is the pre-lit one. It does have pine cones in it, which is nice, but I also did buy like kind of my own pine cones to go in the tree. But anyways, I haven't opened it up yet, so I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like. Right, and these are all the Christmas ornaments. So I have some of these. So I've got some of these gold balls. They almost look like they have little sugar crystals on them, which are really, really pretty. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that they didn't have any strings on them. I kind of had to do some makeshift ones with some black thread that I had here. So these are some really cute snow globes. I believe these are from Urban Barn, super cute. If you followed me last year, you will know I have some little white homes as decor, and I found these little ornaments at Canadian Tire. Also, just super adorable. They all also light up inside, so I think that'll be really nice on the tree. And then I also just have some pine cones. I have some kind of snow dusted ones, and then just some original ones. My tree does have pine cones, but these are just gonna go on the tree just as like extra decor. I really want it to be very minimal and just kind of organic in that sense, so yeah.
Snow outside, miss the things we did. All the joy it brings to be with you. I've been longing.
Hello everyone and welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. Very excited to be able to say this because admittedly I've not been doing a whole lot of vlogging over the past kind of couple of months, and so I'm really excited to get back into just vlogging every day and sharing with you so many different aspects of my life. So this year I decided that I'm going to do a video about every other day or so, and it's not just going to be vlogs. Apologies for the sirens. There's a bunch of sirens that just went by, but as I was saying, this year I decided to kind of mix in multiple types of videos, not just vlogs. So I'm going to throw in some styling videos, get ready with me videos, sit down videos, obviously lots of vlogs. But I thought that'd be a fun way to kind of have different content other than just kind of like vlogs. So that's kind of the plan for this year, and I think I'm going to have lots of fun doing it. But anyways, that's just kind of the Vlogmas rundown. Last night we had the most fun night putting up Christmas. I have been waiting till I could put up Christmas. Obviously I had to wait for my tree to arrive. I feel like I need a few more ornaments in my tree. I also still need to, wow, the sirens are intense today. But essentially I need a few more ornaments, and I also still need a tree topper. I think I'm gonna do a gold star, keep it very simple. And obviously I have a small space, so I didn't want to decorate my apartment too much, just because then it would feel very, very cluttered, and I never want my apartment to feel cluttered. So I kept the decor very, very minimal, but I'm very excited to show you. I want to kind of just show you a little bit of what it looks like during the daylight. All right, so this is the main living room and kind of the main area of the living room. I'm really happy with how all of this turned out. So over here we have these beautiful kind of decors. All of them are actually from Indigo chapters, and I found these little guys. They actually still have them this year. They don't look quite the same as the ones from last year, but quite honestly they still look beautiful. And these guys also light up. I just turned it on for you, which is so cute at night. And then we have the tree. I wanted to keep it so minimal and just kind of very organic. There's also some gold elements, lots of pine cones, and I just wanted everything to be so minimal and natural. These little snow globe almost ornaments I found at Urban Barn, and they're so beyond beautiful. And when I saw these houses, I cannot tell you how excited I was. They fit so perfectly into my little house decor. I also found this beautiful snow globe. It was actually gifted to me by my mom. She found it at Indigo as well. And these beautiful candle holders I found at Urban Barn. As I mentioned, I'm still missing a few things, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I wanted my tree to be very neutral and just kind of warm and homey while still looking kind of like a real tree. So I kept a lot of pine cones. I put a lot of pine cones in there. I wanted this to be very organic, and obviously the star is going to be gold as well. But I thought the gold just added a beautiful touch. Not to mention I have quite a bit of gold kind of running through my apartment, which I thought was really nice. So yeah. So anyways, that's kind of the living room, and I just really love how it looks. It's so cozy at night, kind of with the tree on and lighting candles. I'm just in love with it. So yeah, today for the rest of the day I am going to do some editing, so I'm gonna do that right now. In a little while, actually before I do some editing, I'm gonna show you what I purchased at Dior, as well as at Jo Malone. I'll show you the diffuser as well that I got. So yeah, it's just gonna be a very chill night tonight. Maybe I'll make some tea, watch a movie, and just have a really, really cozy night. I also wanted to mention the sweater, but as I went to link it on my Instagram today, for some reason, and this always frustrates me with H&M, and I don't know if it's like an H&M Canada thing, but essentially I bought this sweater in store. It's like brand new. It's like literally on their like front display in the store, and I bought it in a size small, and as soon as I went to link it, online it's only available in plus size, so I'm not really sure why the like not plus size version is not available. I will link the plus size version, that way you guys can keep an eye on it to see if they maybe release the other size range, but I'm not really sure why H&M has done that. I'm not sure if Canada has just gotten like an early shipment of these sweaters and it's not online yet. Regardless, I will keep an eye out for you guys to see when and if it does come available online. But it's the coziest sweater. It's just so holiday-y, and it's super cozy and soft, and I love it. So I wanted to share it with you guys, but unfortunately it's not on the website, so I will link what I can for you guys, and I will link any kind of similar items that I can find as well. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab the things that I got and show you them. Alright, so I've got my two purchases here. I'm gonna start with what I got from Holt Renfrew. So I obviously am someone who loves my apartment to just smell absolutely wonderful. I've always got candles going, diffusers, essential oil diffusers. I've got all sorts of things kind of smelling at the same time. Obviously I have a Jo Malone diffuser that I'm diffusing right now. That one is in Pomegranate Noir, but I essentially wanted a Christmassy diffuser. Now, I obviously do have Christmas candles, but I find that the oil diffusers, you can kind of see mine up there, smell so strong. Like the scent payoff is just phenomenal. And so I found myself browsing Jo Malone to see if I could find kind of anything that was a Christmassy kind of holiday scent, and I love the guy that works at the Holt Renfrew Jo Malone. He is just so knowledgeable, so funny. He actually recognized me last time, which is like telling you something, but anyways, so essentially I picked up another diffuser, but this one is in the scent Pine and Eucalyptus. It smells like a Christmas tree, like a pine tree. It's so fresh, so Christmassy. It's so beautiful. The nice thing about these diffusers is that if you are kind of done using it, you can just close it off. You can store your sticks in like a Ziploc bag, and you can tuck it away till next year. I'm also sure if your sticks happen to break, that Jo Malone will be able to provide you with some more if need be, but that's essentially what I'm gonna do with my other diffuser. So I'm just gonna close it up and tuck it away until I want to bring it out again. But yeah, this is the scent that I got, and it just smells wonderful. So that's what I got from Jo Malone. I just wanted to show you that because the scent is beautiful. If you want your house to just smell just super fresh and Christmassy, then that is a perfect scent. Next thing is a little something from Dior. Now there is a reason for this purchase, but I'm not going to tell you just yet. You'll have to wait and see. But essentially the most beautiful packaging ever. How beautiful is that packaging? So I essentially found myself looking for a belt. And I have been loving wearing my belt, especially with my trousers and sweaters, kind of sweater dress. I find it really completes an outfit. And so I obviously already have my Mason Valentino one, which if you're looking for a belt, I could not recommend that one enough. It is a little bit thicker. I believe it's a 30mm, but it's honestly so wonderful. I couldn't recommend that one enough. It's also reversible. So what I got at Dior is another black belt. So I went with the one that had kind of like the brushed gold hardware. Funnily enough, I initially tried on the thicker belts, and I just didn't love how thick the belts were. I also didn't love that the buckles were kind of like gold chrome finish. So they're like a glossy finish. I really wanted something that was just going to be a little bit more muted, and so the brushed gold is honestly, I just fell in love with the brushed gold. I also really loved how the thin belt looked on me, and I think this is why it's so important to always be open to something. And I mean, we all say, oh, I don't like that, or oh, I would never wear that. But I mean, it's fine to say that because I say stuff like that all the time. But I think when you go to buy things, it's so important to have an open mind, because you never know what you'll end up liking, and you never know what will look good on your body or what you might like that day. And so although I wasn't planning to go for the thin belt, honestly, as soon as I put it on, this was the one that I fell in love with. I obviously already had a thicker belt, so it kind of made even more sense to get a different kind of style of belt. So this one is obviously a lot thinner, and I just thought it was gonna look so beautiful. I also went with a size 75. I also have a size 75 in my Valentino belt, and that's just kind of a perfect size for me because I don't really wear any low-waisted items. My belts were always kind of go around my waist, so the 75 is the perfect size for me. So yeah, this is what I got at Dior, and I'm very excited because I think it's gonna be a beautiful accessory for, well, really all year round, not even the holidays. I just absolutely love it. So anyways, that's what I got at kind of a whole run through in the Dior. I'm really excited to wear the belt and kind of style it up with different things, because I felt like I have been missing a thinner belt in my collection. I have one that's even thinner, and I just felt like I wanted something a little bit thicker that wasn't like finger thin, if you know what I mean. So I think this is gonna be the perfect belt. I will link it down below for you if I can find it for you. I did find this one at the boutique. If you're looking for like a staple piece in your wardrobe, I think you're gonna absolutely love this one, especially with the brushed gold. I think it just looks so classy and so kind of, it's a little bit more toned down than the kind of a bigger, more shinier buckle, even though that one was just as beautiful. But yeah. Anyways, I am now going to get some work done and edit. I'm honestly gonna grab a blanket and start editing on the couch, because I just feel like getting super cozied up on the couch and getting some work done from there. I might also make a hot chocolate while I do that, because yeah, it's like a perfect day to make a hot chocolate and just get cozied up. It's also been super gloomy in the city. Winter, you can tell that winter is here. There's actually snow on the ground, which is kind of nice. It does look really pretty on the trees and stuff, but it can get pretty slushy and just kind of gross out on the streets when it starts to melt. And if you're not from Canada and you don't know what slush is, essentially it's when snow gets on the ground and you know when it looks all pretty and white. Well, when it starts to melt, it kind of ends up into this like gray-y, slushy, literally looks like the consistency of like a slushy drink. But it's not a fun color. It's like a gross kind of gray white color, and it just gets everywhere. It's really wet, not nice. So anyways, it's been very slushy in the city recently, and that's that. So anyways, I'm gonna go make a hot chocolate and get to work. Hello everyone, it is the next day, and as I got dressed today, I realized I was wearing my new Dior belt, and I thought, you know what, let me quickly grab the camera and show you guys how I kind of styled up this belt, because honestly, I just love how it looks, and I think that so many of you guys are gonna love the look of it as well. But essentially, if you're wondering kind of where I'm going, I am on my way to my first ever sugaring waxing appointment. So I've kind of always waxed my underarms just because I am notorious for getting ingrown hairs. Like, it's just not fun. I did use the at-home kind of IPL system, and that worked wonders. And then my eczema flared up for quite some time, and I was just so hesitant to put anything on my skin that was gonna kind of irritate it even more. And I found that the IPL system kind of dried out my skin a little bit, so I kind of stopped doing that. And then obviously putting a razor to my legs where I had all of my little eczema breakouts was just making things worse. I just have not been wanting to even shave my legs. And so after doing a little bit of research, I just kind of discovered that sugaring can actually be a great way to remove hair if you are really sensitive to shaving and or waxing. Obviously, if you have eczema or psoriasis or anything like that, laser hair removal is the best way to remove hair, but obviously that's quite expensive and it's kind of a bit of a long-term kind of commitment. So for me, I have decided to try out sugaring just on my legs, just because currently that's where my eczema is the worst. And I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited. Would say I have quite a high pain tolerance, but I've never ever waxed or even sugared my legs. I've always shaved my legs. I'm not super hairy, so I've never felt the need to wax. You guys will see my experience with that in my next vlog. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited. After doing some research, I found a really cute boutique in Toronto that does sugaring. They kind of specialize in sugaring. So yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. But anyways, enough ranting. Let me show you what I'm wearing. Alright, so this is the new Dior belt, and I am just obsessed with it. I am currently wearing it with this H&M sweater, which I honestly got just because I wanted a sweater to wear around the house in. And this sweater has ended up being one of my most worn sweaters recently, just because it's so comfy and it fits so perfectly with trousers and leggings. It just goes so well with so many different things. But essentially, I am wearing the belt with the H&M sweater, and then these are my agency trousers from Aritzia, one of my favorite style of trousers. So comfy, and they just look so beautiful. I love that you can wear them kind of on a casual day like today, or if you pair some heels with these trousers, then you're good for work. But that's kind of what I'm wearing today. Really casual. I might pop my Burberry cardigan over top of this outfit. Are we surprised? No. But anyways, I just wanted to take a moment to show you what this belt looked like, because I think that it looks so classy. I love the brushed finish, but it almost looks kind of vintage, and I'm obsessed with it. So anyways, I just wanted to take a moment to show you that and show you my outfit. But with that, I am going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed Vlogmas Day 1. And if you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe, as well as hit the notification bell. That way you will be notified every time I upload. And as well, do follow me on Instagram. I will leave that somewhere up here for you, as I would love to have you guys there as well. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.